What is up, viewers? DK with the final man, Omega. Infested platform over the planet Char, Kerrigan's base of operations.
Cerebrate, our scouts have just identified 3 separate fleets approaching this platform, with Terran having disappeared, and the bulk of my brood still on the surface of Char. You'll need to hold off the invaders by yourself.
You sound worried, Kerrigan. Have I caught you at a bad time?
Not at all, Arcturus. How'd you manage to scrape up your new fleet? Been raiding the salvage dumps again?
I called in a few favors, made a few concessions. You'd be surprised to see how many special interest groups in this sector want to see you dead.
I'm sorry to have to disappoint your new friends, Arcturus. But you really shouldn't have attempted this stunt. It'll take more than your 3 little fleets to bring me down.
3 fleets?
Don't play dumb, Arcturus. I've already spotted the other 2 fleets.
Kerrigan, this is Artanis. My brethren and I have come to avenge the deaths of Phoenix, the Matriarch, and all of the other Protoss who fell before the Swarm. It is long past time you paid for your crimes against our people.
When it rains, it pours.
The Protoss, too. Care to take a guess as to who the 3rd fleet is?
No need to guess. It's Dugall and the remainder of the UED fleet.
That is correct, Kerrigan. This is Admiral Dugall. I am giving you one last chance to surrender your forces and submit to the sovereign authority of the United Earth Directorate.
Gee, that's a tough one, Admiral. You'll have to let me think for a minute. You know, Admiral, I think I'll just massacre your remaining troops now and watch you die in agony. How would that be?
You vastly underestimate me, my dear.
I don't think so, Admiral. You see, at this point, I'm pretty much the queen bitch of the universe. And not all of your little soldiers or spaceships will stand in my way again.
So be it.
Gotta love the ending sequence of this mission briefing. How everyone fades out one by one. So who's the king bitch of the universe, or king bastard of the universe then? Back to the roots, playing some macro here. Difficulty, not as bad as you think, guys. It's really not that bad. For a final mission, it's kind of lackluster in a way. It's just Blizzard's way of saying, okay, now that you learn, you know, all the basics and whatnot, now try to fight some beefed up AI. 3v1 this, which is, by the way, our first time we're actually facing up against 3 factions. You know what would have made this harder if there was an enemy Zerg AI as well in this Omega mission, but unfortunately that's not the case. We're up against 2 Terrans and 1 Protoss. So the 1 Terran, Red Terran, commanded by Arcturus Mengs, you can pretty much think of them as the original classic Terran AI behavior, while the White Terran, UED, led by Admiral Gerard Dugall, is the Brood War AI Terran. And Artanis, of course, he's with his Shakuras people, so he will utilize like Dark Templar and Corsair, Dark Archons and whatnot, so that's a Brood War Protoss AI behavior. And that's pretty much it. Not much else to say. You just masked up this guy. But what have I been saying all this time, guys? What's the lesson, guys, for StarCraft campaigns? Macro up and do your thing. So yeah, so we'll slowly macro up. So, but this is a more kind of tedious in a way that we're facing up against three fairly strong AIs, and it will take a bit longer to kind of, you know, clear this mission. Okay, let's get some something here. I do remember the UED Terran sends out the battle cruisers, but their attack pattern isn't that impressive, to be honest. So we don't need to worry too much. And I mean, look, our base already has a lot of defensive structures, you know. So we're already getting babysat, you know. Whenever I play this mission, Omega mission, I always tend to attack the red Terran first, because I do believe Minsk is very nuke trigger happy, and dealing with nukes is just a big pain in the butt, especially in a big map like this where I'm going to eventually take more expands and whatever. But hooray! Now that the Dominion attack, the UED should be attacking next. We already have Hive too, so don't need to really worry about it. My suggestion though, attacking red, you probably should get Guardians and Devourers. Mostly Guardians and Mutalisks. You can just get away with using classic Zerg units like Guardians without Devourers. And for the Protoss in the bottom side, you basically use the might of the Swarm, which is basic bread and butter units of Zerglings and Hydralisks. And UED, you can do a combination or just send Ultralisk and whatever, but I don't know, guys. You know, I actually start getting Aspire. But, yeah, I'm a bit tired. I did come back from work like an hour ago. Did eat dinner, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. It's been a while since I forgot the expand locations for this map. It's somewhere in the bottom side. Yeah, we'll have the Zergling scout out. Okay, so yeah, that's our expand location already. We need this for gas, which means I'll need to bring some units here. Probably get more Hydros. And the reason why I need this expand location is because I need the gas. It's always the gas in StarCraft 1, guys. Gas is a bit of a problem. We can already get adrenal glands, which I will, but for now, we'll commence the expand location here. Will I ever use defilers? Probably not. And our starting resources are very abundant. Like we get this, like 3,000 minerals, I believe, or something like that. Kind of crazy. Think about it. Let's get Mutalisk. Well, try to get Mutalisk. We'll pre-make some drones. Hopefully, they don't die when they come through. It's kind of weird how I expected the red Terran to attack from this side and then the blue Protoss to attack here and white Terran to here, but they kind of switched it up. So I mean, when you first play this, you might think, oh gosh, this is so hard, but you know, like once you get used to it, or once you figure out the attack pattern that the AI utilizes, then it's pretty much a piece of cake. Okay, let's start harvesting gas here. Oh god, Blizzard, please. Blizzard! It's because I didn't have a hatchery and the drone tried to get to this like lair. God. You understand why when I put this drone here. You don't get stuck. See, now it comes out from here. So basically I wasted 2 drones and 2 lumps of Vespene. When Vespene is so precious. It's already been like 6 minutes or 5 minutes since the first attack. Still nothing. DK's getting bored already. Oh no. Why must you do so? Well, this overload is useless. Alright, we got some boons here. And thankfully this mission isn't that hard because the AI is never expanded. If the AI is expanded, then that's another story. Ooh, they're sending Dark Templar. Come here, come here. Right here, I'm right here. There you go. Let's send the Guardian now. Let's keep upgrading. Get a Adrenal Glass too. We'll get melee as well. Not recommended getting Guardians against UED Goliath with their superior range. And what the heck is that thing doing there? Okay. There we go. Just let that thing fall out of it. Let's also make some defensive structures here like this. Okay, let's start getting some minerals. Some mineral problems here. Oh, I gotta get it. I gotta get a lot of stuff, to be honest. I can, and then another thing to make the defensive easier against the AI is by getting some lurkers and positioning them in front of the sunken or behind the sunken. Doesn't matter which way. But in front is usually good, better. We need more mutas. We need some minerals, drones. They'll slowly regenerate. We need this pneumatized carapace, which is Hockey P, which, by the way, can be, you can customize your hotkeys. But I am so used to all the classic hotkeys now. I'm gonna just leave it alone, and that's what I do for Dota 2 as well. Like, I don't use the regular default QWER hotkeys. I use the legacy keys. The Warcraft 3 hotkeys. That's what I use. That's it. Memories. One more Overlord. Probably need more drones here. This is a very important base. Like right there. Slowly but surely. More sunken, I guess. Well, I do need to make Hydra. I do need to keep making Hydralisk for anti-air. Okay, this Overload is flying, so it's pretty much useless. More drones here. Get a spore colony here too in case. But my first course of action is destroying red. Okay, we're finally 1-1-1 on all our Zerg units. Well, except for the air units, but. And we'll transition to getting Carapace. This will be a spore. We need more drones here. Probably another Overlord or so. I'll make more drones here in the main base. Okay, we gotta speed upgrade. That's why let's spread out some Overlords. I forgot if they use drops or not, but I don't think they do, but probably should be careful of that. Okay, let's keep making nukes. Need more Guardians. What else? What else? That's a lot of just macroing up. Well, I'll tap once I have level 2 upgrades. I'm gonna tap red first, because Kerrigan despises minks, who apparently let him live for some reason, and that's how StarCraft 3 part of the Swarm happens. Nothing significant in the story. So StarCraft 2, like Heart of the Swarm, could be summarized by just Kerrigan, de-investing and then becoming something like more like a primal Zerg, whatever. And then she uses that power to stop Mix. The feel-good story apparently. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Legacy of the Void is basically reclaiming, I guess, Ire, somewhat. I feel like the hybrids didn't have that much impact. Yeah, that's what I felt, at least. And what else? Wings of Liberty, just Rainer. Trying to be a goody two-shoes like he is. Okay, here comes some white units. Our Guardians need to be tucked in nicely here. Probably get a Scourge. Gas is an issue, not surprising. Come through with Reavers that get automatically recalled. We have some Scourge here for battle cruisers, just in case. Level 2's done, let's start moving. Let's have some overlords like this. How's that? Oh, we need the Hydralisk to help. Oh crap, I didn't even see that. Yeah, here comes the attacks again. They always attack like together to be more of a nuisance. Oh, that ain't good. I screwed up a big time, guys. It's fine. There we go. We lost a lot of Guardians, but it's fine. We'll start the siege once again. You know what I didn't get, guys? No, actually I did get a Demon Boss, that's fine. Let's keep making reinforcements here. We need more Hydralisk, guys. Actually, we need more Hydralisk here. Let's send some Overlords too. No, we can spare them. Hydras. This drone is chilling for some reason. Let's keep upgrading. Alright, we lost a lot of units. We had some gas problems though. Yeah, tanks are a bit of a problem. This is why I recommend using Guardians with some Mutalisk help, which I should do actually. I could have used my ground forces to attack Protoss actually. Alright, let's wait a bit. Set up macro up again. Okay. Try to find another expand location. And even though it says destroy all enemy forces, we pretty much need to destroy only the enemy's production facilities. Okay, anything here, yo? It's a mineral expand, which is completely worthless for me. You got so many too many minerals.
Our forces are under attack.
Okay, there's blue. I guess we can start kind of crippling blue first with a lot of Zerglings. I mean, I have a lot of minerals to spare, so might as well, right, guys? And yeah, we're gonna keep making minerals.
Our forces are under
And
attack.
Zerglings. I feel like our gas income is very, very slow because there's only 2 drones in that Executor. Yeah, ignore the Dark Templar, man. We don't need we don't need detection, guys! Alright, let's run.
Our forces are under attack.
We'll regroup again. But they did fine. Need more mutas. Okay, we triggered 1 stop, which only has 1 shield upgrade. Sadness. Yeah, I need more guardians too, but for sure I'm gonna get a dozen mutalists. More Zerglings. I'll do a multi-attack. I'll probably get melee instead of missile this time. How's that level 3 upgrade? Yeah, it's actually done. I'm not even gonna use areas after I destroy the Dominion, so. Oh, whoops, I clicked the window button.
Our forces are under attack.
Oh crap. They sent in the big gun. Alright, get back!
Our forces are under attack.
Alright, that was a waste. More mutalisk. We'll slowly inch. But I'm getting way too many minerals, guys, for my comfort. I might get a spore calling too. Okay, I see white. Getting confused. Okay.
Our forces are under attack.
This is why I have mutalisk. Yeah, you go. Race to reduce damage to what's the name? To mutalisk, so that's good. It's time to send in the Zerglings. Kind of distract him a bit.
Our forces are under attack.
Alright. Oh no. That one sneaky raid. Okay, all my Zerglings got wrecked. Not too surprising. Did I have something classified? Yes. Barely. I believe. More mutas. More Zerglings.
High is under attack.
Here comes a lot of Goliath.
Our forces are under attack.
Ugh, okay, I might need to send in the bigger guns.
Our forces are under attack.
man. Alright, that looks like I'm gonna have to take my time with it. I'll attack the other base. No, I should have backed it up more. DK getting impatient. But they are thinning out, so not that surprising. Yeah. Wow, that's a doozy. Alright, we'll just go with a lot of ground hits. We need to keep pressuring them though. Which means I'll need another hatchery, I guess, somewhere here. Yeah? For faster reinforcements. They are 1-1 upgraded though. Oh, and of course, I'm not gonna forget my Mutalisk. It's just I gotta be careful with the raids that's close. Okay, what the heck is this? Oh yeah, we can use this bottom area to attack. Which I'll do, I guess. Why is that gas like gas problem? I'll take this mineral expand too, I guess, or I'll take over Lynx's base, whatever. Jeez, I am so tired all of a sudden. Yeah, level 3 stuns, so our Zerg going to do a lot more damage. This point is to get Zerg Carapace once these things just tear apart Zerglings anyway, even with level 3 Carapace upgrades. Okay, what's next? Hydralisk. Hydralisk sounds great. Okay, let's go rendezvous all the way there. Let's attack from upward this time. I got too impatient and I tried to attack the heart of the Dominion state, which is never a good idea when they have a lot of siege things there lined up. And yes, I'm not gonna save. Our forces are under attack. No need to save, guys. Oh gosh, the Protoss are being a nuisance. Our forces are under attack. Okay, that's a lot of siege things actually. Wow! They're going crazy with the siege thing. Oh, but that's the battery there I'm talking about? Alright, looks like I am making devourers actually. No, get back, get back. Our forces are under attack. Okay, you know what? I'll attack blue first. Actually, I'll attack the UED first, because I have a lot of surgeons. And they don't really make that many tanks. The hive cluster is under attack. I don't know. Questions. Build of 10, yo. Build of 10. Okay, here they come. Forces are under attack. Pretty much pathetic. Our forces are under attack. Oh, Maelstrom, first in the game. Oh.
forces are under attack.
Attack.
Our forces are under attack.
I guess I'll play properly now. Which means I'll take my time again. Oh boy, that's annoying. Give me a lot of sizers though, like there's the Protoss units. Wow, that delayed reaction on the detector. Sport hauling.
Our forces are under attack.
Oh, come on. I guess we'll expand here too. Irradiate. Where are my overloads?
Our forces are under attack.
I lost a lot of overloads, huh? Well, for sure. Let's attack this at least.
Our forces are under attack.
I need more Calvin overloads.
Our forces are under attack.
Please attack this. Focus fire this.
Our forces are under attack.
Our only concern about the Protoss is the Weaver and Dark Templar Archon. Well, other than that, yeah, not much of a problem, to be honest. Our drone never made it there, huh? Why am I not surprised?
Our forces are under attack.
Okay, let's wait a bit. Yeah. Actually, I'll send this drone here. If you can't make it. But at least this is not a island map, thankfully so. What's the upgrade? I didn't even check. Okay, let's keep macroing up. I forgot, did the Protoss use Swarm? I forgot actually. Okay, we'll send one Overlord there. That's for my Zergling spawn location. More minerals, more Zerglings, guys. Do the math. I'll start making some mutas to prepare for the Dominion. I probably should wait until Missile 2's done, but I am just too impatient. Yeah, scout out those darkies. Oh gosh, I sounded so racist just now. Scout out reveal the Dark Templars.
Our forces are under attack.
Okay, it's time to make some Devourers in action. For some Wraith, destruction here. Wow, I'm using a lot of minerals actually. I should probably slow down. Yo, DK, slow down a bit. Okay, yep. Just Archon merging, that's gonna die before it actually successfully finish, warping or summoning. I think it's called summoning in StarCraft 1 when you merge an Archon instead of merging.
forces are under attack.
Okay, stop. Oh, they even mind controlling my overlord. What face? That's so sad, actually.
Our forces are under attack.
Okay, let's move some drones to this area. Actually, you guys can just chill a bit. How are we doing here? Yeah, we're like 5.
Our forces are under attack.
These will be guardians. Probably get Kerrigan maybe?
Our forces are under attack.
Okay, let's get back a bit. Let's reinforce our units a bit more.
Our forces
That'll
are
be problematic if the UED or the Dominion attack us right now. So I have to regroup a bit. I need more drones there. Probably make more drones than I need drones to do. Here comes the Goliath, specialty Goliath and Zerg Marines with medics. They're completely worthless. I don't want to send in my higher tier units to Protoss Fleet because they're just gonna mind control that, and I'm gonna be so sad, you know, guys. Okay, that gas is depleted. Okay, let's rendezvous. Got a lot of units for larva, and got a lot of larvas. Our overlord group will stay actually for this, except for this one. More Hydralists. I probably should leave some Zerglings here unless they attack us with raids, but that's fine. I doubt it. That's like 2 Sunkens maybe. Our main base gas is actually completed now. Well, gas is not a problem. More drones here. Okay, you know what? Let's attack blue, take over this base.
Nuclear launch detected.
Already?
Our forces are under attack.
Like where? Oh, okay, well. Oh, right here. Jeez, why am I not surprised? See, this is the reason why I want to attack the Dominion first, because as time progresses, they're gonna use nukes on my forces, and this stuff happens. Alright, let's send you guys there, remake some drones, and more widows. Maybe more Zerglings here. Should I get here? I don't see the red dot. Oh, right there. Okay, you know, you guys try to run as fast as possible. That's just fine. Okay, let's take over this base. Yeah, you know, Mr. Zone, come over here.
Our forces are under attack.
What did I tell you guys? Macy is very nuke trigger happy. And I don't know. Okay, it's attacking here now. Okay, let's run. Oh, poor guy. Yeah, as long as he doesn't nuke my main base, then I'll be glad.
Our forces are under attack.
Okay, blue should be almost done for. Okay, there it is. Jeez, that nuke did a lot of damage, to be honest. Okay, these overlords are chilling with the Arbiter. No surprise there. Arbiter is doing some kind of damage, guys, but you know, what are you gonna do about it? They do like 10 abysmal damage. This overlord's dead.
Forces are under attack.
Where? Oh, okay. Oh, this is the job for you. Overlords?
Spawn more overlords.
Please don't mind control my overlord, please.
Our forces are under attack.
Alright, let's rebuild my... we don't need to rebuild, to be honest with you.
Spawn more overlords.
Oh, gosh. There we go. Blue's gone. Get the gas! 9,000 gas, man! What is this unfairness? Why all the hate for the Zerg, man? Why all the hate? There you go, help them out. Probably we need more. Well, this will be fine, to be honest. You know, for a sector, I was feeling like restarting this mission and re-recording, but it's still beatable, guys. Even if you carelessly lose like a lot of units the first like 30 minutes.
Savor this victory, Kerrigan. For the Protoss will never forget your treachery.
The hive cluster is under attack.
We shall be watching you.
Require more Vespene gas.
Okay, where's my overlord fleet?
Our forces are under attack.
Yeesh, that was a mess.
The hive cluster is under attack.
Oh no, not the overlord. And you too, you know, just run away. Stay away from the irradiated units. Oh gosh. There's some stuff here. How many is these things? A lot. It's fine. Well, we're getting some kind of income for gas, so I'll keep rebuilding. I keep sending the loons to their death. Just imagine like that part of the Swarm cinematic where, you know, there's a lot of these things destroying all my Zerg units. Sad face. Ultralisk will be better, but okay, it looks like they're done, guys. We finally broke through their defenses. That means we can start attacking their main base on the top side. Okay, we lost the hatchery, I guess. This hero Hydralisk can start attacking it.
Our forces are under attack.
We didn't even lose a single Devourer, guys. Although, they did die out because irradiated. Irradiated does more than 250 damage, which is kind of unfair. But what are you gonna do? And it only costs 75 energy. Why? Just why? Zerg units cannot ever hope to, you know, like, restore an irradiated unit, so why does it cost, like, only 75 energy? It's outrageous, man! You can also take this base 6,000 gas, that's pretty solid. Yes. Did I ever get the level 3 Carapace? Of course I did.
Our forces are under attack.
Let's see, let's start prepping for the UED. We're gonna save the best for last, which is the UED, of course. Alright, Devourers, come on, go help your bros. It's rebuilding, I guess. No, yeah, you guys just destroy this SCV. And there's the nuclear silos. That was being a very big pain in the butt for me. Oh, they're sending battle cruisers now. Oops.
Our forces are under attack.
They remind me to make some anti-air a bit.
Our forces are under attack.
Focus fire, focus fire.
Our forces are under attack.
Okay, I was hoping they would attack my expand locations, but yes. Can't be too wistful, I guess. Alright, we got a situation here, actually.
Our forces are under attack.
Nah, actually, Hydralisk will take care of it. And more drones. Or spore colonies. Oh crap, we lost the Hydra then! Mr. Zerglings, just chill a bit.
Our forces are under attack.
Yo. Wow, that was a bit of a disaster, in a way. In its own way.
The hive cluster is under attack.
I gotta split the creep again. Yeah, those battle cruisers did phenomenal amount of damage. Wow. Okay.
Our forces are under attack.
Did they rebuild? Those sneaky rats. Oh, there's all. We gotta destroy more buildings on the top side. Just make a lot of colonies. Let that be a lesson to the viewers here. Don't prolong the game, or else stuff like that happens. Yeah, sure. Okay, we're good now. Start making more stuff.
Kerrigan, you've beaten me again. Just remember that I'll be out there, waiting for you to slip up. Because sooner or later you'll make a mistake. And when you do...
Our forces are under attack.
And when you do... When you do, and then what, sir? What are you gonna say to me? Alright, join your bros.
Our forces are under attack.
Actually, you know what?
Our forces are under attack.
More creep colonies will do. I guess we kind of overdid it with the creep colonies. Oh, Mr. Overlord, please die! Oh gosh, they use cloak. Why am I not surprised? Some random gas expansion. Not that I have a problem with that. Alright, let's screw it, making area. Make a bunch of ground units. Oversaturated here. We're gonna expand to here now. Just think of it as a civilization. They even irradiate Zerglings? I didn't know that. That's a first. Okay, can I get that? Get that. You can get that. Get that. Just sure that random mistake.
Our forces are under attack.
Oh my... Mr. Overlord died again? Really? Oh. Alright, let's expand here now. We keep making servers from here. We lost a lot of overlords in this fight. And I am actually gonna reach the 1 hour mark at this rate. Which is a first for me actually. Let's try to explore somewhere differently. Oh, that was close. Nope, there's only one path to the UED space. Unless you can go up here. I doubt it though. Yeah, there's nothing here. Nothing. Or just rally all our units to that expand location. And yeah, you just make more units. That's basically it, guys. Rally all of them here. Although, you might need to make more overlords. You know, since I have a lot of income now, I'll start getting Ultralisk as well. Yeah, let's just hope they don't attack this base. I'll get broke too, just for the fun. Oh gosh, so test the patience now. Okay, let's send all of them, all my overlords to, you know, let's get the sight range upgrade. Yeah, rally all the way up there. That is kind of big, I guess. You guys want to attack now already? Okay, yeah, just go. Doesn't really matter. Follow your hearts, Mr. Zerg.
Forces are under attack.
Let's get Ultralisks speed. Let's get some Ultralisks. Some Zerglings, more Zerglings. Yeah. Hooray! We're losing Overlords again.
Our forces are under attack. Spawn more Overlords.
Just attack. Okay, ones, you radiated.
Forces are under attack.
Get out of here. This Hydralisk could have survived if he had the lurker aspect. Because I don't think Zerg eggs are affected by irradiation. Or was it only larvas though? I forgot, it's been a while. Okay, let's keep sending units.
Spawn more
Overlords, apparently. Attack! Fine.
Our forces are under attack.
We got more reinforcements. Imagine if Kerrigan wasn't, you know, so careless and she actually has like her broods like stationed in her platform from Char. Her brood units from Char, you know? That wasn't the case, but just imagine if she was prepared for that actually. Okay, looks like we need to transfer some drones to there. Why make more drones? Actually, it's done, guys. The damage has been dealt. Mings and Artanis, you know, tucked their tails away and ran south. While Kerrigan reigned supreme. The UED did the most damage to our base though. So I gotta give props to them for that. But in the end, it's still a game where we have infinite amount of resources, except for gas, I guess. But eventually, you get the gas income, and the AIs are pretty much limited with how they're programmed. They'll never expand. They'll use some kind of cutesy attack patterns, but that's pretty much it. It has been fun, guys. I'm gonna miss it. I may probably think about doing the Enslavers, but not prioritized right now at the moment.
Our forces are under attack.
Okay, where are y'all? We should be on the production facilities. I guess we missed out on a starport or something?
Forces are under attack.
Somewhere over here? Okay, let's go explore everywhere. The nooks and crannies. Oh, there's another expand here. This Ultralist got blinded. Aha! Okay, you guys can clean that up. Almost an hour of gameplay.
Forces are under attack.
Again, if I didn't waste my Guardians and Zerglings when I attacked Red like 40 or like 30 minutes ago, then I would have finished this in like
Our forces are under attack.
probably a lot sooner than I imagine. But I guess it's good in a way that I took my time beating this map. It is the final mission after all. But in terms of difficulty, mission 8 is harder than this, guys. Okay, we just need to destroy this start port, I think. And everything will be dandy.
I am prepared to offer terms of surrender. It is my wish that you allow my men to live.
You're not in a position to offer me anything, Admiral. and I don't take prisoners. I'll tell you what. Turn your remaining ships around and start heading back towards the Earth. I'll even let you have a head start before I send the swarms after you. It'll be interesting sport to see how far you get before you die.
Queen bitch of the universe, guys. It turns into an angel or some fairy tale godmother at the end of StarCraft 2. Oh gosh, 58 minutes. Whoa, this is gonna be an hour-long video then. Let's go watch the cinematic, guys. They misspell our Vol.
Once again, I stand atop the broken bodies of my enemies. Victorious, but not unscarred. The Earthborn Directorate has been destroyed, and the Overmind lies dead and trampled beneath the ashes of Char. As for my unlikely allies, I think that I shall allow them a reprieve. For in time I will seek to test their resolve and their strengths. They will all be mine in the end. For I am the Queen of Blades. None shall ever dispute my rule again.
I miss StarCraft 1 Kerrigan's voice actress. Why did they use a different voice actress? Who knows? At least they used Jim Raynor's voice actor though. From StarCraft 1 to StarCraft 2. This part always gets me too. Pretty classic.
Dearest Helena, by now the news of our defeat has reached the Earth. The creatures we were sent here to tame are untamable, and the colonies we were sent to reclaim have proven to be stronger than we anticipated. Whatever you may hear about what has happened out here, know this. Alexei did not die.
They even spelled Alexei wrong.
I killed him.
Forgot the E in the subtitle.
My pride killed him. And now my pride has consumed me as well. You will never see me again, Helena. Tell our children that I love them, and that their father died in defense of their future. Over.
Why is it always the Frenchmen? Just give them the victory, well-deserved victory, please. It's a shame that Dougal is dead for eternity, but Stukov somehow magically appears. Shortly after Dougal's defeat, the remainder of the UED fleet was overtaken by Kerrigan's forces and eradicated. No UED vessel ever made it back to Earth to report what had transpired. With his ragtag fleet beaten and crippled, Arcturus Minx fled back to Coral to lick his wounds and plan the reconstruction of his Terran Dominion. ... Artanis and the Protoss survivors returned to Shakuras to begin rebuilding their once glorious civilization. 02 and James Raynor went their separate ways and have not been heard from since their departure. It's a funny scene in my opinion. And alone, floating on a dark platform above the burnout planet of Char, Sarah Kerrigan, the Queen of Blades, sat and motored over the ravenous swarms, unable to shake the feeling that a great threat loomed just over the horizon. The hybrid, huh? Kerrigan could only stare off into the vastness of space where she beheld a great void, legacy of the void, or perhaps a reflection of a hollow victory and of the trials yet to come. Fantastic. Just fantastic, guys. And then once, like I believe it was in 2005 or 2006 or 7 in Korea when they first released that StarCraft 2 demo video of the Protoss. back when the mothership was super overpowered. Everyone was so hyped. And then StarCraft 2 became generic. You know, I still think the alpha version was better than the current version that they have right now, because like they used the similar damaged health, like wireframes and stuff. But I don't know, guys. Yeah, it's hard to explain. I'm tired. I was gonna think about playing Firestorm, but I guess I'll just let that pass today. I'm just work felt very long and boring today. Jesus Christ. Anyway, I hope you all enjoy watching this. It was fun, guys. It was very fun. Okay, that's that. All finished. Only wish they put a secret bonus mission in between the Reckoning and Omega, but whatever. DK signing off.